Hi, I am Amanda Wellman and I am an acupuncturist and I've been meditating for many years. And so today I want to talk with you about the large intestine meridian. And the reason for that is one, of course, to teach you the pathway, but so it's pretty easy to find information online at this point about acupuncture points and what they can do. But if all you're doing is pushing on them, to me it's kind of hit or miss if it's going to do you any good. And so there's actually techniques to activate the meridians, and this is going to make working with the meridians more effective. And so those are the techniques that I want to teach you today. But so starting off, we will discuss the pathway of the large intestine meridian. And so that is starting with the index finger at the base of the nail. You're going to follow that line to this area right between the index finger and the thumb. With your thumb pointing towards me, you'll move to the base of it, and there's that hollow. And then you'll head towards that crease at the elbow, right here, and then go up towards the shoulder. And the thing at the shoulder is you can actually, there's kind of like two hollows, and so you want the front one. And then from there, you'll go behind the neck to that bone right at the base of the neck that kind of stands out for a lot of people. From there, it goes to the front, right above the collarbone, up to the jaw, and it wraps around the mouth, and then it ends up on the other side of the nose. So up close, that's going to be like right here. There's actually a point right there as well. And so the pathway tells us a lot about what this meridian is good for working on. And so it's big for sinus stuff. It's also good for lower teeth and gums. It can be a little bit for jaw, but there's a lot of other meridians better for that. Throat stuff, so this can include, a sore throat, goiter, and then of course musculoskeletal stuff kind of all along this trajectory. So I do end up doing a lot of work on people in this area in particular. Carpal tunnel type stuff, trigger fingers. There is a pathway that goes to the thumb. So working with the large intestine can work on the thumb as well. So there is another branch that goes inside, and that connects with the lung, the large intestine, and the stomach. And so the large intestine meridian does have some function related to those internal organs. And then also there's a pathway that goes down the leg. But so the primary one we will be working on today is the one on the arm. And so another big thing about meridians and traditional Chinese medicine is that it's not just about the physical body. And so there's a spiritual and emotional component as well. So when we look at the function, the energetic function of the large intestine meridian, it's about letting go. So we know that physically our colon is about our body letting go of what it doesn't need anymore, what's not good for us. It's one of the detox pathways, how we get rid of stuff. And so this can also apply to emotionally. Are we letting go of things? How good are we at letting go of things? And so when working well, we can let go of what's not serving us. So this can be like thought patterns, old ways of thinking and behaving. And then this creates opportunity for new ways of being. Okay, so enough about that. Let's get into activating the channel. So first, we want to do a little bit of movement just to open things up. And so stand with your knees a bit bent, your tailbone tucked under, with your wrists crossed in front of you, facing you, and you're just going to make a big circle. Sorry, you can't see my hands. And then meet above your head, and you're just going back and forth. And so you can start to build some momentum. When you're doing that, you can focus your attention on your palms, what you're feeling there. You can work a bit with resistance, kind of pushing against the air. And this can be really good just for opening up the meridians on the arms in general, which usually go up to the shoulders, the yang meridians, go up the neck into the head. And so the large intestine meridian is one of the yang meridians. And then, so I like to stop and just stand still for a little bit and actually just feel, if there's any vibration in your hands is usually a good starting point, or what you're feeling in your arms as well. And then, so the next thing we're going to do is thumping. And so you're just making a loose fist and tapping or thumping along the meridian. So just going up to that crease, going up to the shoulder, and kind of, between the shoulder and the neck. That can feel really good. If you want to, you can do a little around the face. That gets a little trickier. And then just going ahead and doing it on the other side. Then again, standing still just to feel things. And so now I like to rub my hands together, or you can kind of flop them. I'll show that next. And this really activates the energy in the hands. And we're going to use that to activate the rest of the meridian. So after you've done that for a bit, just stopping and holding your hands for a bit, feeling the vibration. If you don't feel the vibration, then I would continue either rubbing your hands together or flopping, waving. But if you do feel a bit of vibration, so across this area is a really good area to feel that. It might not be that specific in the beginning, it might just be the whole hand. And then starting again at the finger, index finger, rubbing up between the index finger and the thumb, going up to that crease on the elbow and up to the shoulder. And then again, just stopping. So now you want to feel the vibration along that pathway. Could be a good time to close your eyes if that helps you to get in tune with your body a bit more. And then going ahead and doing it on the other side, index finger between the index finger and thumb, up the arm to the crease at the elbow, up to the shoulder, and then stopping to feel that. And if you don't feel anything, then doing another round. So I feel it pretty strongly on my left side, but not my right side. So I'm going to do it again. And so the pause afterward is really important. I would say it's just as important as the active parts. In a sense, it's what helps to cement things. As the meridians get activated and you get better at feeling the vibration, you might start to feel movement. And so really allowing that time for the meridian to make any corrections can be really beneficial. All right, and so that is all for today. Let me know if you have any questions, what other things you would like to learn. I would suggest doing this practice daily. You don't have to do all of the activities, but they can definitely be helpful. But if you're short on time, just rubbing the meridian can be really beneficial. All right, thank you for listening.